Favre get in the league. Since Brett Favre got in the league, we've gotten our ass kicked by the Packers. And I'm sick of losing to them. I am sick of losing to Green Bay. I am what do I even say about this game? Y'all see the score. We lost 45-30 against the hated Green Bay Packers. I don't even... Let's just start with the positives. Let's just start there. Before I get into really what I want to talk about and rant about for this... Let's just start the positives. The offense actually decided to have a pulse in the first half. We were moving the ball. We were actually putting points up on the board. And literally, we've probably scored the most amount of points we've scored in like 3 years in the first half with 27 points. And that includes, special teams decided to show up outside of just the kicker. But Jakeem Grant showed off his speed and returned a 97-yard punt return for a touchdown. We have not seen that in a Bears uniform in a long time. I want to say since Devin Hester's last year as a Chicago Bear. No, since Cordell Patterson, we have not seen our special teams play like this. There was a Damiere Byrd sighting. Who I'm gonna be honest to God, I thought he was not on the roster because we don't use him. He caught an angle route out the backfield and literally took off like Jameson Williams from Bama. And all that speed just burnt the entire Green Bay secondary. The defense came out. They started well, but when you're playing a Hall of Fame quarterback, that Hall of Fame quarterback he's going to make plays eventually. He's going to make plays. He's going to put points up on the board. And our defense was actually able to get stops for our offense, to put more points up on the board. So that was just mostly impressive. We came out the gate firing. But throughout the second quarter, there was things I was starting to see that had me worrying, and that really just had me, concerned for the rest of the game. That I would hope the coaching staff would make adjustments, and they did not. So let's talk about the negatives. I'm going to start off with the number one suspect, Ryan Pace. Let's start with you. Why did you decide in 2021 that we should go into the season with one good starting corner? Because this is now 3 games where a Hall of Fame quarterback has decided that, we're just not going to throw to the only good corner. We're not going to throw it his way, a lot. We're going to pick on everybody else. And that's what Aaron Rodgers did. He literally picked on everybody else because nobody in our defensive backfield can stop the pass. And I'm talking about just the corners, not Eddie Jackson, not the safeties. The corners themselves was getting burnt outside of Jalen Johnson. Outside of him was the only person that showed up as a defensive back. And yeah, when you have a Pro Bowl receiver in Davante Adams, he's going to make plays. I wasn't mad at the plays Jalen Johnson gave up. I was not mad at number 33 for giving up those plays to Davante Adams. Because you know why? Good football players are going to make good football plays. That's what they get paid to do. And Davante Adams made plays on Jalen Johnson. That's what he's supposed to do. Jalen Johnson, on the other hand, is supposed to minimize the damage, and that's what he did. So I give kudos to Jalen Johnson for shadowing Devontae Adams the entire game. He showed fight, but I want to get back to Ryan Pace. Well, not Ryan Pace. That entire second half was just the culmination of why I want Nagy fired, why I want him and Ryan Pace fired. Because when we have injuries, the lack of depth is starting to show. We have no corners outside of JJ33. We have no corners outside of him. We have no corners. And when, we have defensive linemen and linebackers hurt, they're just going to eat in the run game. So if we can't stop the pass already and we can't stop the run, that is a recipe for disaster. And you know what that does for our offense? That lets the opposing team defense just send the house. We got outscored, I want to say 24-3 in the second half. 24-3. We were leading 27-24 coming out to halftime. The game, I don't understand what the second half adjustments were, but if there were any, they did not work whatsoever. We didn't move the pocket for Fields at all. We actually played a decent game outside the one pick six he threw. I thought he played pretty well. We did move the pocket in the second half. We just let Fields stand back there and, just let the Packers just send blitz after blitz after blitz. When it became apparent we wasn't going to even run the football, they said David Montgomery only got one carry in the second half. What? Like, this entire game is the personification of why I want Nagy fired. We came out the half, Packers scored a touchdown. I'm like, okay, cool. It's Aaron Rodgers. They're going to make adjustments. They're going to do something different the second half. But as long as we can do anything on offense, we should be fine. Things were not fine. We did not do a damn thing on offense until the end of the game, where it literally seemed like Justin Fields was running and fighting for his life, and the receivers weren't getting open, weren't making plays. It's an issue I have with all season, is that the receivers on this team don't get open, and when they do, they drop the ball. And it's like offensive line getting beat, not recognizing blitz pickup. It's just frustrating, man. The lack of talent playmakers on this team, especially on offense, is very, very frustrating. Because once we got down, we weren't able to run the ball, and when we have to throw the ball, it's not holding up long enough for Justin to go through his reads and throw the ball. And then on top of that, if he is getting time, no one is getting open. So this game was just the epitome of Matt LaFleur. The Packers have a great coaching staff. They just make second half adjustments, and the Bears did not. They just simply did not make second half adjustments. That's how you get outscored 24-3 coming out to halftime. And I'm gonna get out of here because I got work in the morning before I blow a gasket and lose my mind raging about this team. But if you made it this far, I'm Juju the Gamer. This is Juju Sports Corner. Make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button for your boy. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you're notified every single time I upload. And we got work to do, man. I want to see wholesale changes. I've had enough. I'm sick of losing. You know what? Okay, yeah. I'm sick of losing. The teams. But I'm even more sick of losing to the Packers. It just hits different. If y'all thought I despised Michigan, and to an extent Notre Dame, I truly despise Green Bay. And I'm sick of losing to them. We have only beaten Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, for that matter, 15 times like in the last 20 years. No, not 20, 30. We have only beat Green Bay 30 times, and they beaten us almost 50 times. When did Brett Favre get in the league? Since Brett Favre got in the league, we've gotten our ass kicked by the Packers, and I'm sick of losing to them. I am sick of losing to Green Bay. I am sick. So I'm going to, go watch YouTube videos or something to calm down before I lose my mind. But I'm Juju the Gamer. This is Juju Sports Corner. See you all in the next video. Make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell notification so you're notified every single time I upload. I got something special for y'all. If y'all love college football, coming in the morning at 8 a.m. sharp. So make sure you come back for that. But I'm out of here.